Justice League No, that's not right. To me, my Justice League... No.
Fail.
Justice League... No, nothing.
Fail. Hi, everyone. I'm Bill.
I'm Justin.
And welcome to Car Reviews.
It's the big one.
It is.
One of the most anticipated movies of the year.
Drum roll, please. Today we saw Justice League. And, this was a movie we were really looking forward to, wasn't it?
We were excited. We were scared.
We were everything in between.
Yeah, pretty much everything in between because Wonder Woman was great.
Oh, it was great. It was awesome.
But the previous DC movies, not so much.
Yeah.
The plot is after Superman's, spoiler, death in Batman v Superman, the world is a more violent place now that there's no Superman to really stop all the crimes and stuff like that. And this gives a window of opportunity for the villain, Steppenwolf.
No, he's not taking you on a magic carpet ride.
You stole my joke, you son of a bitch.
Oh, I didn't know that was a joke.
No, don't worry about it.
Go on.
So Steppenwolf comes to Earth in a boom tube onto Themyscira and starts collecting 3 mother boxes, which will allow him to, you guessed it, take over the world.
Of course!
So Batman and Wonder Woman are going around trying to assemble a team consisting of Arthur Curry, aka Aquaman, Barry Allen,
The Flash,
and Victor Stone,
Cyborg.
There you go.
Are you quizzing me right now?
I am, because...
How am I doing?
You're doing good. Because here's the thing, when it comes to DC, you're all Batman.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. That's fair enough. Well, I do know other stuff besides Batman and DC, but fair enough.
These are superheroes we've never seen on screen before, on the big screen.
Because when we think of DC, we think of Batman,
Superman, and maybe Wonder Woman.
Yeah. But, yeah, and they gotta stop Steppenwolf
from taking over the world.
Of course! Okay, we've exhausted that joke.
So, this movie went through a lot of problems. Zack Snyder's daughter tragically committed suicide.
May she rest in peace.
Earlier this year, and he had to step down.
As director.
So Joss Whedon,
aka the director of the Avengers,
stepped in to do the reshoots and take care of the post-production.
And you can tell, and no disrespect to Joss Whedon, I love the Avengers. I thought it was, absolutely amazing.
This movie,
you can kind of tell, no respect to Joss Whedon, but the tonal thing I wouldn't say confusing, but it's one minute you're watching, dark Zack Snyder, and the next minute you're trying to you're watching Joss Whedon, trying to make this movie more Marvel-like.
More jokey, more charming, and a lot of it works. A lot of it does work, at least for me.
I don't think it ruined the movie, because there were some of the tonal changes actually made it pretty good. For instance, with Flash, I told Justin he was probably my favorite character in the movie.
Ezra Miller, I'm gonna give props to all the League members in this movie. Say Ben Affleck, Jason Momoa, Gal Gadot, Ezra Miller, and Ray Fisher. They all did a great job. And, spoiler alert, Henry Cavill also did a great job as well.
Yes.
I don't think that's that much of a spoiler because it's been in the news everywhere that Superman was going to return in this in some way. I'm not going to spoil how he returns, but he returns. And he's kind of awesome.
And it's amazing. And it's more like, we won't get into too much detail, but it's more like the Superman.
that we wanted to see in Man of Steel, that we wanted to see in Batman v Superman.
But it's like, it's like he's he's back. He's more. It's more like a symbol of hope, not
Like, he's actually charming as Superman in this. Like, and I'm sorry, Zack Snyder. Like, I'm sure you love Superman, but in Man of Steel and Batman v Superman, he was just brooding, dark, depressed. In this, he's like, he tells jokes.
And they're funny. Well, some of them are.
So yeah,
The
tonal discrepancies, it didn't bother me too much.
But there are some parts that just takes you out, and you're like, eh.
There are.
It's not the worst thing ever.
No,
I've seen a lot worse.
I've seen a lot worse from DC. This is my second favorite DC EU movie.
I would probably put it up there. I haven't ranked any of the DC movies, but
I have.
yeah. And you know what? One I want to say, the action was pretty good.
The action was good.
Yeah.
A little heavy on CGI, but I expect that in these type of movies. That stuff doesn't bother me. The villain, yeah, everything you heard about the villain's true.
He's generic. Man.
He's okay. In the defense of Snyder, the writers
fucked it up.
No. Steppenwolf wasn't even that interesting of a character in the comics. He was always meant to be the prelude to Darkseid, who's like the Thanos of DC.
Yes.
When he comes, they better not fuck it up.
You hear us, DC? You better not fuck that up like you did Doomsday.
Yeah, the plot's, it's simple, but you know what? You don't come to this type of movie
and expect something deep, dark, and complex.
No, you want to see your favorite superheroes do
and kick ass.
What superheroes do.
Kick ass.
Save people and kick ass. And guess what? They save people and they kick ass. So I'm one of those type of people who prefers character over story.
Yes.
If the story is generic, as long as the characters are interesting enough, and the heroes are, villain not so much, but the heroes are, then I'm okay with that. And you know what?
What?
Marvel has generic plots and generic characters, generic villains, pardon me.
But the characters are still likable.
Yeah, the characters are still likable. Guardians of the Galaxy was one of my favorite movies of 2014. Generic villain, generic plot,
but the
awesome
characters were freaking awesome. Like, I gotta tell you, one of my favorite with what I really like though, how we were talking about the Flash.
Yeah.
I really like how when they put these teenagers in superhero movies, that they made
them use them to make pedophile jokes.
Okay, but they don't. But they don't make them to you. But they don't. But they don't make them to be like super serious, and they just have them as like normal,
Normal kids.
Yeah, like how they did with Tom Holland in Spider-Man: Homecoming, and they did with Ezra Miller in this.
Okay.
And you know what? Because like I said, I loved Flash. Like the tonal discrepancies were a little troublesome with him. Like, cause in the beginning they were trying to make him sound more adultish. But second half, they kind of,
make him a little more. Oh, this is awesome! I'm part of a superhero team. This is awesome. Hey, what's that?
Wham! It's a cave. It's the Bat Cave. Okay.
I'm sorry, that joke was so stupid. Was the time of this, the runtime of this movie?
And it's not really a long movie. It's like
no, it's a 2 hour,
2 hours,
under 2 hour movie.
Well, 2 hours for credits.
Yes, but it's so Warner Brothers mandated that this movie couldn't be over 2 hours. And from what I understand, this movie was supposed to be like a 2 hour, 45-minute movie. So there were some things unexplained in this movie, most noticeably when Aquaman was in Atlantis.
Yeah.
That I was like, I'm missing something. And I think this movie could have at least benefited from being 15 minutes longer.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think that could have been.
But
I felt
that doesn't warrant a 40% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh boy. Can I say something before you go on your rant? Justin, this is your Dear John letter to Rotten Tomatoes, isn't it?
Basically, dear Rotten Tomatoes, I'm sorry, but I'm breaking up with you.
They say that breaking up is hard to do. It's not you.
It's not.
Actually, it kind of is.
Well, we're just different people. I like Justice League and Hook and X-Men Apocalypse. You like Blade Runner 2049 and Avatar and... I don't know, we just like different things, you know? And... well, I just don't agree with how you rank your movies, you know? Like, if every critic rated a movie as like a 6 or 7 out of 10, the movie gets 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. But if all the ratings are like 5 out of 10, it's a 0%. Like, I don't know. It's
Okay.
I think we should just see different people.
From what we see from this movie, do you think it exceeded expectations, or?
You know what?
What?
With all the problems this movie had,
It was still functional.
it was still functional. It was still fun. It was flawed, but it was fun. Everyone who said that is correct. I like this movie, and you know what? I will give it a thumbs up.
Yeah. I just want to say before I give my rating, can I say something real quick? I just want to say, like, throughout the years, and Justin can testify to this, I was cautiously optimistic. When Man of Steel got released, I thought it was meh.
I thought it was okay.
I thought the first half was... I was bored of the first half. Second half of the movie I actually liked. Batman v Superman again. Suicide Squad. Don't get me started. And
but Wonder Woman.
When I saw Batman v Superman, I was like, Justice League, seriously? I think they're just trying to catch up to Marvel right now and try to push these movies out as fast as possible. But then when I saw Wonder Woman back in, what was it, June?
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? Yeah. I think maybe this movie has a little bit of hope. I think maybe we have hope now. I think this is going to be a good movie. Well, it's probably not going to be like The Avengers, but...
it'll probably still be entertaining.
It's going to be an entertaining film. And you know what? We'll give it a chance.
And after seeing the movie...
glad I gave it a chance. And because, like I said, I am a lifelong Batman fan. I remember watching the Justice League cartoon when I was a kid.
I love those cartoons.
And this brought back a lot of nostalgia. And it was so great to see it on the big screen. Was it perfect? No. Would I put it up there with The Dark Knight and The Avengers and Wonder Woman?
Absolutely not.
No. But...
it was fun. It was entertaining.
I will give it thumbs up.
Awesome.
Alright, we hope you enjoyed our review. If you didn't, too bad.
That's the internet for you. You can't agree with that, everyone. But
okay.
That's our...
if we don't see, from us to you, we wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy some food, some family, and some football.
Justice League, go! No, that's the Teen Titans.
Fail! You have failed at life, Justin! Bye!